Put it down. Put it down.
Hey guys. Thank you.
She had the hoodie on. That's what covered her face.
Sorry, was it Anita?
Yeah.
Yes. The ambulance is here now.
Okay.
So if you're happy, we'll just walk you to the ambulance. I'll check my phone and everything. And then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Alright, but maybe pop stand up for me. Get a nice little walk just like this. Cheers, right?
Lovely.
Cheers.
Hey guys, so hey, you good? Alright.
Okay, just have a seat on the ambulance there for me. And I'll pick up my colleagues back if there's happening real right. Do you mind staying with us next time?
Take a seat here for me, alright?
Thank you.
Alright. I think my colleague's already spoken to you about what's happened.
Guys,
So,
I just
long
need to...
story short is that this is Anita. Anita has been live streaming on her phone, has come down from the Airbnb she's staying at just down this alleyway. As she's opened the door, an unknown lady has come barged past her, and it's been like, what are you doing? This lady has then thrown an unknown substance in her face that the fire brigade and the police are testing now. And then this lady has gone to attempt to stab her with a knife with kitchen.
Conversations about the idea that OJ said that he wasn't black. So why should we even be siding with him or making this our issue? There were so many more complex conversations, but you see how the media put those two images side by side to paint the narrative of what was happening on both sides of the fence.
I also think what we saw was the melting away from, if you take the racial aspect out of it, I think everybody immediately came to terms with the fact that if you have money, you can get off. And we have all been, in social media, and we kind of know this now. But back then, people lived their life like there's a thing called justice and
right.
law and order. And this is the lawyer is going to say what he's going to say, and the judge will rule accordingly with the evidence. And we all started to realize, especially when more of these trials were televised, that that's not the case at all.
And I just remember learning, this was a very naive stance, but I couldn't believe that you could just create a defense.
Right.
I never understood. Yeah. I always thought that you just, both sides, whether you're a prosecutor or whether you're the defense, your job is to find the truth.
Right.
I had no...
That's what I'm talking about, that naivete. Isn't that crazy that people thought that?
But that's
it makes... That's how I felt the same way.
The rise of Johnny Cochran is the rise of the defense attorney of making the other story. He really created that. If it doesn't acquit, if it doesn't fit, you must acquit. He created a whole other narrative. You're absolutely right.
All right, well, coming up on DBL, the Tennessee Senate passed a bill that would allow teachers to carry concealed handguns at school. Is this a good idea to combat the gun violence? And Food Network star Noah Cap will be here live. He's telling us all about the new show with Guy Fieri, Best Fight in Town.
So guys, what's going on here? Okay. Yes, we are here. OJ died. OJ died. Oh my Lord. OJ died. The famous OJ died. The famous OJ died, people. The famous OJ died. We are here. We are here. I'm watching Daily Blast live. So I'm going to bring it as it comes to see what's going on. Guys. OJ Simpson, the famous OJ Simpson. The famous OJ Simpson died. OJ with Nicole and the other guy. That OJ. Yes, he died. What you guys think? Let me know what you think, guys. Let me know what you think. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. This is something that we need to talk about. So let's talk about it. And then Karra, they we may have Karra. Okay, this is Karra.
He grabbed onto that knife. It wasn't stabbed at any point.
Sorry, just quickly. Are you live streaming?
Yeah.
I can't force you to, but she has to moving as well.
Then throw acid pan Karra. Then throw acid pan Karra, guys. See Karra there.
She had the hoodie on to cover her face.
Sorry, was it Anita? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. The ambulance.
Share the live, people.
If you're happy, we'll just walk you to the ambulance. I'll check my phone and everything. And then we'll go from there. Alright, but maybe.
Share the live.
Take a nice little walk.
Somebody dash acid pan Karra, and when they try to stab her with knife.
Hey guys, so hey, you good?
Okay, so have a seat on the ambulance there for me. I'll have a quick chat with my colleagues about everything happening. Do you mind bearing with me? Is that okay?
Take a seat there for me, alright?
Thought Lady Maxine would have said that OJ was suffering from cancer.
Guys,
So,
I just
long
need
story short is that this is Anita. Anita has been live streaming on her phone.
Thought
Has come down
Lady
from the
Max
Airbnb
would have
she's staying
said
at,
that.
stands
Say
out
what?
the way. As she's opened
Where
the door,
and
an unknown
where?
lady has come,
Where?
barged past her.
OJ Simpson.
This lady has then thrown an unknown substance in her face.
Hope she can identify the person. And she said it's somebody went in a one hoodie. She says somebody went in a hoodie, so I guess she can go identify a who. She know it was a black person and it's somebody went in a hoodie.
Grabbed onto that knife. It wasn't stabbed at any point.
Sorry, just quickly.
She go give one liquor statement.
yeah.
I can't force you to, but I would ask.
Then I want her to do the live
This
stream.
is going to be part of the investigation.
Just one second, I need to tell them I'm okay real quick. Hey guys, so I have been acid attacked on the face here in the UK. It happened so impromptu. I didn't know what happened. There was a woman, she was black, and she just came up to me. She pushed the door in, shoved the door in, and poured the acid on my face and tried to stab me. I had to stop her with the knife, and yeah, I had to hold on to the knife. So yeah, I just wanted to come touch base with you guys. I'm actually in the ambulance right now, about to head to the hospital. But yeah, these attacks from the UK and all these people that have been threatening my life.
Okay, so let me go back to our daily blast.
Clean this up, sir. It's a little bit of a mess. Jordan, thank you for doing that.
No problem.
How long you worked here?
Not too long. You know, just taking a year getting started here, and things are pretty busy though. Taking a year getting started.
What did I do?
You know, just taking a year getting started.
What did I just do with daily blast? Let me go find it.
Hard to kind of wrap your head around it because this isn't anything that we've ever had to deal with. But if you think about what we did have to deal with, like the rumor mill,
Yeah.
if there was some sort of
Slut shaming.
right, if someone came up with a story about you, whether it was true or not, that followed you for the duration of your high school or junior high, elementary school experience. So to have an actual visible depiction, even though it's not real, is it's psychologically harmful, because what are people doing with those images? How are they being discussed?
Excuse me, would you mind taking a picture of us?
Oh, no problem.
Thanks. Ooh, yes,
Hold
problem.
on,
You need
guys.
Verizon. Get the new iPhone 15 Pro with tons of storage, so you can take all the pics.
Trade in any iPhone in any condition and get iPhone 15 Pro on us. Only on Verizon.
Will be entered into the record.
FBI
I
director.
ask him that we would
Thank you,
like to
Francis.
see him keep his remark southern states,
That's
the
a
entire
different thing.
country as a whole.
Breaking news, everybody. OJ Simpson.
For appropriations bill.
Somebody, oh God, somebody so wicked. What make no people so heartless? What make no heartless so? Somebody right under the people them come and say, OJ is in hell. No! Oh my God.
Beyond their required duties is a real problem.
Oh my
It
Lord.
must be corrected.
What make no so wicked
Believe in the
people?
FBI's mission.
What making people them so evil? Why are you guys so evil? The man die and all you no can say must in a hell. Oh dear my father. Just come on. I went to the fishery or whatever to purchase fish and was cleaning and seasoning. That person reached so they know where is hell. Yes! Say OJ not hell. Oh my God. No sir, that not nice. That is not nice. Me I try to search social media if see if me see anything. I'm just trying to search social media to see what's going on. Well, I guess I'm going to have to use them. They bring the news. Let me see what this is now. 3 hours ago. Access Hollywood. Access Hollywood. Come up with something. But they're not telling none. OJ Simpson has died at age 76 following a battle with cancer. Oh my God. No, sir. I'm trying to get to know some news.
Yes, problem. You need Verizon. Get the new iPhone 15 Pro with tons of storage,
Because
so
I
you
tried
can
to
take
get to
all the
medical
pics.
news.
Trade in any iPhone in any condition and get iPhone 15 Pro on us. Only on Verizon.
Good morning, I'm Diana Macedo. We're coming on the air because we have breaking news. OJ Simpson has died. His family says Simpson died yesterday, saying he succumbed to his battle with cancer, surrounded by his children and grandchildren. It was revealed in February that Simpson was battling prostate cancer, but he refuted rumors at the time that he was in hospice care. ABC News audio reporter Alex Stone joins me now on the phone. Alex, what do we know at this point?
Well, Diane, his family, as you mentioned, says that he died yesterday, we believe, in Las Vegas, where he had been living. It was only a couple of weeks ago where he had refuted the claims that he was in hospice care right around the Super Bowl. Word had come out that he may have been in hospice care, and he put out a video on X saying that he was fine, looking like he was going to go golfing. His impact on Southern California and really the world cannot be overstated. Back to his time in the NFL and at USC and then the NFL, then the infamous trial in the 90s for the double murder of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman. He was acquitted of that. There were a number of years where he was in and out of the headlines, and then we covered for a number of months the hotel room armed robbery case in Las Vegas. He ended up going to prison for that, got out, had been living in Las Vegas. His family now saying on X that he has died, Diane.
Alex, he became such a national focal point during that trial for the murders of his wife and his ex-wife at the time and her friend. What legacy does OJ Simpson leave behind now so many years later?
Well, I think that depending on how one looks at OJ Simpson, there is the football part of it, the star that he was, the Hertz commercials running through the airport. He was the biggest of the big star before that trial. And then the shock of the trial. There are many Americans who will always believe that he committed that double murder, others who believe that he did not. You remember the lines that came out of that. If it does not fit, you must acquit. The impact of that trial, for those who were not alive during that time or not old enough to remember it, was incredible. The whole world watching that trial during that time, the whole world watching TV and listening to the radio, waiting for that verdict to come down. And then when it came down, much of America did not agree with it. And then he was sometimes almost comically in and out of the headlines over many years. And then to get in trouble again in Las Vegas, to get back his own memorabilia, he got into the memorabilia trade and selling his items over many years, and then went into retirement, always claiming he was looking for the real killers of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman. There were always those who were saying he wasn't doing enough to do that if he really was not involved in the murders. But he then went into retirement in Florida and Nevada and had been relatively quiet over the last couple of years.
All right. Alex Stone, thank you. And again, we have breaking news that OJ Simpson has died. His family says he succumbed to his battle with prostate cancer. OJ Simpson was 76 years old.
I never thought YouTube was on this scam, y'all. Those $6,400 ads that you see, I never thought YouTube was in on it.
So
to his battle with cancer, surrounded by his children and grandchildren. It was revealed in February that Simpson was battling prostate cancer, but he refuted rumors at the time that he was in hospice care. ABC News audio reporter Alex Stone joins me now on the phone. Alex, what do we know at this point?
Well, Diane, his family, as you mentioned, says that he died yesterday, we believe, in Las Vegas, where he had been living. It was only a couple of weeks ago where he had refuted the claims that he was in hospice care right around the Super Bowl. Word had come out that he may have been in hospice care, and he put out a video on X saying that he was fine, looking like he was going to go golfing. His impact on Southern California and really the world cannot be overstated. Back to his time in the NFL and at USC and then the NFL, then the infamous trial in the 90s for the double murder of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman. He was acquitted of that. There were a number of years where he was in and out of the headlines, and then we covered for a number of months the hotel room armed robbery case in Las Vegas. He ended up going to prison for that, got out, had been living in Las Vegas. His family now saying on X that he has died, Diane.
Alex, he became such a national focal point during that trial for the murders of his wife and his ex-wife at the time and her friend. What legacy does OJ Simpson leave behind now so many years later?
Well, I think that depending on how one looks at OJ Simpson, there is the football part of it, the star that he was, the Hertz commercials running through the airport. He was the biggest of the big star before that trial. And then the shock of the trial. There are many Americans who will always believe that he committed that double murder, others who believe that he did not. You remember the lines that came out of that. If it does not fit, you must acquit. The impact of that trial, for those who were not alive during that time or not old enough to remember it, was incredible. The whole world watching that trial during that time, the whole world watching TV and listening to the radio, waiting for that verdict to come down. And then when it came down, much of America did not agree with it. And then he was sometimes almost comically in and out of the headlines over many years. And then to get in trouble again in Las Vegas, to get back his own memorabilia, he got into the memorabilia trade and selling his items over many years, and then went into retirement, always claiming he was looking for the real killers of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman. There were always those who were saying,
with rent, help is here. Enter your zip code now for full care coverage and monthly stipends worth.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lana Zach.
And I'm Errol Barnett with continuing coverage of this breaking news. Buffalo Bills Hall of Fame running back OJ Simpson, who was acquitted of the 1994 slayings of his ex-wife and her friend, has died from cancer at the age of 76.
He's considered by some to be the greatest running back who ever lived. Simpson was the first man to ever rush for more than 2,000 yards in one season, and he did it in just 14 games. But of course, he's largely remembered for that high-profile murder trial for the killings of his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend, Ron Goldman. He was found liable for the killings in a civil suit brought by the victims' families.
Carl E. Douglas joins us now. He's a civil rights attorney and was a member of what's known as the Dream Team. Those were the folks defending O.J. Simpson during the murder trial. Carl, I just want to get your reaction to this news of the death of O.J. Simpson, and perhaps you can share with us your experiences with the man.
First of all, thank you so much for having me on
Guys,
your
listen
show
for
this
a minute.
morning. Surprised, shocked when I learned about OJ's death this morning. He had a very complicated legacy, and I'm sure that some will only remember him as someone who was accused of 2 brutal murders. As you stated, I knew him first as a football star here in Los Angeles when he starred at USC. I knew him second as a National Football League running back, setting mileage records and yardage records for all. And then I knew him third as an icon who was able to go and move from athletics to commercial exploitation, both on a corporate side and in Hollywood. Michael Jackson, or Tiger Woods. There was OJ Simpson running through airports and highways, hawking cereal, cars, and rental-car agencies. I certainly send my condolences out to his 4 children, and it's impossible on this day to not remember that 2 young lives were taken far too soon, and we must always remember that as well.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Carl. I appreciate also that, as you point out, the different lenses from which people had that touchstone to O.J. Simpson in many ways influenced how they felt about him. I'm wondering, given that you were part of the team that saw him acquitted, that got him that acquittal, to later see him serve time in prison because he was convicted of armed robbery and kidnapping. As people are trying to process even that, I'm curious about how you processed it when that happened.
Was devastated years later when I heard about his arrest in Vegas. But at the same time, I believe the sentence that he received in that case was a payback, acquittal that we obtained in Los Angeles. The crime that he committed in Vegas was probably a 2-year crime dripping wet. But for that judge to impose a sentence of 9 years, for that 33 years, for that judge to hold the jury so that the verdict would come on the anniversary of the verdict in our case in 1995, says to me that there was some connection, regrettably, and that justice was not served in that matter, at least.
Carl, let's just take a moment for our viewers. Let's keep in mind that while the entire country was transfixed on every moment of that trial, you had millions of viewers. There are some people watching who weren't alive then, and this was before their time. So just for our viewers, I want to reset what was the culmination of that weeks and months-long murder trial. You were part of the team defending O.J. Simpson when the judge came back and the jury returned the verdict. Let's just look back at that for a moment.
Are you overwhelmed by your payday loan debt? Have you taken out multiple loans and struggling to pay them back? If so, we have some great news for you. A new payday loan forgiveness program has recently been announced, which allows eligible Americans to have up to 80% of their
In the matter of the people of the state of California versus Orenthal James Simpson, case number BA097211. We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant Orenthal James Simpson not guilty of the crime of murder in violation of Penal Code Section 187.
Back to that moment, where were you if you were in the room? And I believe that would be the verdict.
I was sitting inside the well right by the swinging door, right in back of Lee Bailey, who was at the front desk. And let me tell you, I've only cried out of joy times in my life. When my son was born, second O.J. Simpson verdict that day, because that was, for us as trial lawyers, the culmination of 16 months of effort, day in, day out, Saturday, Sunday, evenings, and for a trial lawyer to have success, effort, vindicating the time and the effort that we 9 lawyers expended away from our families, away from our law practices, was in fact a great victory for trial lawyers everywhere. It's also important to remember that OJ Simpson happened to have millions of dollars that he was willing to spend on his own defense. And it really raised the specter of how defender agencies across this nation lack the resources that OJ Simpson had, so that we could combat the awesome power of the state by having investigators, expert witnesses on our own side as well. And it takes that level of resource for public defenders nationwide to be able to combat the awesome power of the state. So that case, I think, was a bellwether for that as well.
And Carl, I think that that is an excellent point, because he was the most well-resourced in order to try and afford the dream team and be able to hire the best attorneys and have that time. And other defendants don't have that. But it also, I think, when you're speaking, it also goes to a point that Anne Marie and I were making about truths about the justice system that were revealed through this case, even if it's imperfect, even if you felt like the decision was not the one that you at home would have come to. I'm wondering if you can talk a little bit, especially as a Black attorney, being in front of America, as were other members of the Dream Team, trying to defend this Black man who had become a celebrity that was adored by the public, regardless of race. What truths were revealed through the course of this trial that are still being struggled with today?
Your listeners don't understand that era of our country. That was before the internet. Emails were not as widely used as today. That's before Twitter, Facebook, or X, Instagram. So everyone was transfixed on this case and on this trial that was being led by an African-American attorney. That case did for the image of Black lawyers everywhere was significant. It reflected the fact that competence comes in all colors. To this day, 30 years later, I am embraced by members of the Black and brown community because work that I did on behalf of OJ Simpson. Centuries, Black and brown people have believed that the system did not work for us, that racism was permeating our system and making it impossible for justice ever to be found by Black and brown defendants. And whatever you think of this verdict, for Black Americans, it was not speaking about OJ Simpson per se. He didn't speak to the Black community in the ways that other Black icons did. But for the system, for Black lawyers to be successful, for people to believe that at least once in our history, the system acknowledged the excellence of Black lawyering, that was a watershed event for all of the country to observe. And I'm proud to have been a part of that 9-member team.
And Carl, before we let you go, as we speak to you on the news of OJ Simpson's death at 76 years old, do you feel that in the years after this trial and that controversial verdict, that he ever really repaired his reputation?
It's unfortunate because the one thing that OJ always wanted at the conclusion of...
Guys, listen now, Ashanti, they cause one mental ill patient. Listen here. I want girl one named K. What when they kill herself? What when they KILL herself? You're all Ashanti, they cause the woman.
My friend, I decided one.
Here they. Me soon go back to OJ. This is a patient that I have given to him. I was giving her support. And I turned her over to him. And this is him cussing the girl. This is the garbage cussing the girl. I Facebook in the pants so I can't even wind it back. The girl named Kay. Oh my God.
Our next scammer this is our next scammer. A dyke, a lesbian, or beat her husband.
Mighty
The
God.
by the name Anna. From Blessing at the floor. Yeah man, you mash up. Them scamming business. You mash up. The last one scamming business on mash up a slum lad.
Wow.
You mash up. Who are run charity at Jamaica.
Oh my God.
When you tell me them, no scamming.
When you start cussing again, me tell you.
This case was that he would be able to return to the community that he loved. And regrettably, he did not have that benefit in his life.
Yeah.
So if you were
Good
to ask
afternoon, Ro.
OJ, he would always remember the...
Laugh at me. There's no end. There's no end. The lady's sick, you know. Nearly kill herself, you know. And if you ever hear into the girl and ball out all the girl name, God soon do what he do with him, man.
Who beloved him even after the case. He would always speak and be mindful of those that would ask for autographs or pictures, and he would ignore the other. But it is regrettable that...
Oh, you know what? Your OJ Simpson story. You laugh at me?
Does it take to get a summer body with wall Pilates? My bestie recommended the wall Pilates challenge from Yoga Go.
So we are continuing to follow this breaking news this morning. OJ Simpson has died at the age of 76 after a battle with prostate cancer. Simpson was diagnosed in February.
But you said laugh at me, you don't want your OJ story. You laugh at me? Laugh at me, you don't want your OJ story. Let's talk about it, laugh at me. Why you don't want to hear OJ's story? That was a man like Ashanti who abused woman. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. So you really rather listening to Dirty Nasty Ashanti? Then we talk about OJ? The Facebook, the YouTube page, that's all the OJ story. We can't help him at this point. Okay. We can't help that one neither. The whole YouTube face, the whole YouTube page at it. Bail time, freedom getting closer, update 3/16/24. That of it, cartel.
Do you continue to hold them behind bars while you mount another case? Do you drag your feet pretending you didn't hear what the Privy Council said? Or do you treat it as an expedited case, just as the Privy Council, which is the highest court in the land, has treated it? Remember, all right, welcome back to SoFlo TV again, everybody. It is your host with the most. You know, I was listening. One thing I've never tried to do is try to pretend that I know everything. But one thing I do is read a lot. I read a lot. I don't just listen. I read a lot, and I also listen to the right people. People who are trained in certain fields and have expertise, information that I might not have. For instance, I am no trained attorney, but I listen to the trained attorneys before I speak, and I weigh my information on credible sources only. I can't win with laugh at me today. And people who have something to say, right? Now, there was an option I was about to discuss. The fourth option that nobody talked about, and it was called the provisor. And I was super worried about them using the provisor in Vibes Cartel, them Sean Storm, them case, right? The provisor.
Excuse me, would you mind taking a picture of us?
Oh, no problem. Thanks. Ooh, yes, problem. You need Verizon. Get the new iPhone 15 Pro with tons of storage, so you can take all the pics.
Trade in any iPhone in any condition and get iPhone 15 Pro on us. Only on Verizon.
so much at stake, so much on the line. More Americans turn here than any other newscast. ABC News.
This is an ABC News special report.
Good morning, I'm Diana Macedo. We're coming on the air because we have breaking news. OJ Simpson has died. His family says Simpson died yesterday, saying he succumbed to his battle with cancer, surrounded by his children and grandchildren. It was revealed in February that Simpson was battling prostate cancer, but he refuted rumors at the time that he was in hospice care. ABC News audio reporter Alex Stone joins me now on the phone. Alex, what do we know at this point?
Well, Diane, his family, as you mentioned, says that he died yesterday, we believe, in Las Vegas, where he had been living. It was only a couple of weeks ago where he had refuted the claims that he was in hospice care right around the Super Bowl. Word had come out that he may have been in hospice care, and he put out a video on X saying that he was fine, looking like he was going to go golfing. His impact on Southern California and really the world cannot be overstated. Going back to his time in the NFL and at USC and then the NFL, then the infamous trial in the 90s for the double murder of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman. He was acquitted of that. There were a number of years where he was in and out of the headlines, and then we covered for a number of months the hotel room armed robbery case in Las Vegas. He ended up going to prison for that, got out, had been living in Las Vegas. His family now saying on X that he has died, Diane.
Alex, he became such a national focal point during that trial for the murders of his wife and his ex-wife at the time and her friend. What legacy does OJ Simpson leave behind now so many years later?
Well, I think that depending on how one looks at OJ Simpson, there is the football part of it, the star that he was, the Hertz commercials running through the airport. He was the biggest of the big star before that trial. And then the shock of the trial. There are many Americans who will always believe that he committed that double murder, others who believe that he did not. You remember the lines that came out of that. If it does not fit, you must acquit. The impact of that trial, for those who were not alive during that time or not old enough to remember it, was incredible. The whole world watching that trial during that time, the whole world watching TV and listening to the radio, waiting for that verdict to come down. And then when it came down, much of America did not agree with it. And then he was sometimes almost comically in and out of the headlines over many years. And then to get in trouble again in Las Vegas, to get back his own memorabilia, he got into the memorabilia trade and selling his items over many years. And then went into retirement, always claiming he was looking for the real killers of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman. There were always those who were saying he wasn't doing enough to do that if he really was not involved in the murders. But he then went into retirement in Florida and Nevada and had been relatively quiet over the last couple of years.
All right. Alex Stone, thank you. And again, we have breaking news that OJ Simpson has died. His family says he succumbed to his battle with prostate cancer. OJ Simpson was 76 years old. And we're going to return you now to your regular programming. For those of you in the West, that's Good Morning America.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car. Ready? Okay. $98 for...
This is a CBS News special report. I'm Gail King here in New York. We have just learned this morning that O.J. Simpson has died at the age of 76. His agent said he had been suffering from prostate cancer. Now, this news comes on social media from the family of the former star running back who was tried and acquitted for the murder of his ex-wife and then found liable for her death in a lawsuit. Simpson's life story is extraordinary. He grew up poor in San Francisco, became a sports legend who won the Heisman Trophy while playing for the University of Southern California back in 1968 and set records in the NFL, and then moved into acting and TV work. He was one of the most desired commercial endorsers in the 1970s and 80s, but his career fell apart in 1995 when he was accused of stabbing his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and a friend of hers, Ron Goldman, in her home in Los Angeles. He was arrested after a long, infamous police chase that lasted for hours. After one of the most controversial trials in recent memory, Simpson was found not guilty of both murders. Goldman's family then sued O.J. Simpson, and a jury ordered him to pay $33 million in a wrongful death judgment. But that was not the end of his legal troubles. In 2008, he was convicted in a kidnapping and robbery scheme involving some of his own memorabilia. He served 9 years in prison before he was paroled in 2017. Joining me now by phone is journalist
They
Ed
lock him
Gordon,
up
who
in
covered
one
the
thing,
O.J.
them.
Simpson trial for BET, and he was the first journalist to interview Simpson after his acquittal. Ed Gordon, good morning to you.
Good morning, Gail.
Ed, I actually remember that day. I was watching that interview. I think the country was riveted to that interview because we all wanted to hear what O.J. Simpson had to say. What was your thought when you heard that he had passed away this morning?
I literally, Gail, am at an airport. I just got off the plane and checked my phone. Needless to say, I was getting all kind of calls and texts, and it is a bit surreal. I mean, we all can go at any moment. But to think about, as you read, who O.J. Simpson was, this star running back, arguably at his time, the greatest running back of all time in the NFL, then to become a pitchman and a movie star, and then, the tragedy that befell the Goldman family and what it's become. And so I think back, Gail, as you know, how divided this country was based on that trial. It's extraordinary.
Ed, I still remember when that verdict came in. He still proved to be, I think, up until the end, a very divisive character. At the time, it seemed to be divided among racial lines. I remember there was a lot of celebration in the streets from some members of the Black community, and a lot of people were just in shock when the verdict came in when he was acquitted. What do you remember about that time?
Well, I remember that specifically, and I also think it's important for us to say, Gail, that I think a lot of African Americans had their doubts as to whether he was innocent or not, and much of the hearing was not necessarily for O.J. Simpson, as much as it was for someone who, as misguided as this may sound at first glance, had beat the system. That African Americans had, for so many years, been railroaded into jail, that you finally had someone rich enough and powerful enough to maybe, and I underline that, evade the system. But it's an extraordinary time that we lived through. You think about the white Bronco and the chase and all that led up to his arrest. And I don't know that we would be able to even think about the proportion of it today, simply because social media, think about this, Gail, had he been on the freeway, even though the helicopters followed him, you would have had so many camera angles from phones and everybody trying to be, the reporter on the scene. It's just an extraordinary time.
He was acquitted in that case, but there was forever still a cloud over O.J. Simpson. And how do you think he navigated that? Because, many times he would still be walking in the streets. People were asking for his autograph, wanting to take a photo with him. And still there were others that saw him as a pariah.
Great question, Gail. I had been with him on a number of occasions after the fact. And what he would do, when he would see someone looking at him, he would quickly go to them and say hello to them before they could say anything. It was a disarming tactic on his part, if you will.
It was
he
cocky.
was afraid they were going to say something.
He was very cocky.
He would try to disarm them because he was a charismatic person. He was bigger than life in many instances. And so
bigger than
he would try
life.
to speak first, and he was, and some people will rail at this, but he was charming at times. And so he leaned on that charm to disarm people.
Yeah, charming is not what the Goldman family feels about him, or many members of the Goldman family or the Simpson family, and I was always thinking about them during times like this.
And it's hard to really kind of put your arms around this. It didn't bring any of those people back. It didn't ease the pain of those families who still today grieve the loss of those two people.
And he always, Ed, even right up until the end, he always maintained that he was innocent.
He did maintain that, as you say, until the day he passed away.
Oh my God, he didn't even confess.
He was quick to suggest that he always was, in his words, searching for the killer. There were those who will suggest he never did that.
Until the end.
He did maintain he had absolutely nothing to do with it.
Oh my God.
And as hard as that is to believe for many people, and you think about this, Gail, for as long as it's been since those gruesome murders, O.J. Simpson remained up until he died the face of a murderer for many. Even today, there will be comedians who will use him as the butt of a joke. And so it was something that stuck to him until his last days.
Ed Gordon, thank you so much. When I got the news, listen, we had heard that he was sick and that had been sick for a while, but it was still very jarring to get the news because it just brought back all the memories about that trial. And I still, to this day, keep thinking about the tragedy of the Simpson family and the Ron Goldman family. Thank you, Ed Gordon. Thank you for talking with.
Let's hit my savings goal.
Back in my day, we kept our money in the mattress. Green light is better.
How safe really is your neighborhood? You probably don't even know about half the crimes that go on around your neighborhood, but you can check this safety map.
All right, we're following some important breaking news right now. OJ Simpson has died at the age of 76. CNN's Stephanie Elam has more on his life.
OJ Simpson soared to fame as number 32 for the Buffalo Bills.
I'm sorry for all of it.
And plummeted to infamy as inmate number 1027820 in the Nevada Department of Corrections. In between, Simpson led a life filled with more surreal drama than all of his various film and TV projects combined. Come on. Mass media experts say Simpson's sensational televised low-speed chase, arrest and murder trial
Doesn't fit. You must acquit.
Man, I remember this like yesterday. I was living in New York then, upstate New York in Spring Valley. Oh my God. I could not move from in front of the TV. Oh dear Lord, I was a mad woman. I was shouting at the TV. I was talking about all them. I saw me know someone going an investigation and lie, Of course, O.J. Simpson. Sure.
first reality show, and perhaps the greatest three-ring television phenomenon ever. At one point, the world heard O.J. Simpson's ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, say, "I don't want to stay on the line, you're going to beat the shit." Then later, Simpson was charged with the horrific murders by knife of Nicole and her friend Ron Goldman.
Ron and Nicole were butchered.
The trial made lawyers and even witnesses household names.
Orenthal James Simpson, not guilty of the crime of murder.
When the jury freed Simpson, celebration erupted in parts of Los Angeles. But Simpson would never recapture his idol status. Simpson first sprinted into the national spotlight as the Heisman Trophy-winning running back at the University of Southern California. Then 11 spectacular years with the NFL vaulted him to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Simpson cashed in on the popularity, becoming a pitchman for Hertz and an actor, becoming well known for the Naked Gun movies.
O.J. Simpson, as you've never seen him before.
Simpson played a lawman on screen and ran into trouble with the courts off screen. He lost the multi-million-dollar wrongful death suit brought by the families of his ex-wife and Ron Goldman, then moved to Florida. In 2000, Simpson was accused of assault in a road rage incident in Miami. He was found...
All of the illegal, them always find Florida for can live. Jesus have mercy, God, what a state.
Not guilty. In 2005, he was found guilty and fined for stealing satellite television. Then in 2007 in Las Vegas, police arrested him on several felony charges, including kidnapping and armed robbery. In that case, Simpson and armed accomplices raided a hotel room in what he called an attempt to just get back some of his stolen belongings.
And I didn't know I was doing anything illegal. I thought I was confronting friends and retrieving my property.
The Nevada jury never bought his story and instead sent him to prison. He was released on parole 9 years later in the dead of night with no fanfare and no bright future. Just the distinction of arguably the greatest rise and fall in pop culture history.
Thank you, Stephanie, for that report. Once again, we're following the breaking news right now. O.J. Simpson has died at the age of 76. CNN's Gene Casares covered O.J. For several years and is joining us right now. Gene, let's talk a little bit about O.J. Simpson. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, there is a tweet that has come out from his family. We do want to read that for everyone. And it says, on April 10th, our father, Orenthal James Simpson, succumbed to his battle with cancer. He was surrounded by his children and grandchildren. During this time of transition, his family asks that you please respect their wishes for for privacy and grace, the Simpson family. You know, Wolf, there are really two O.J. Simpsons, because one is that football hero that this country adored for so many years. And in Southern California, I think those of us from Southern California believe that we got to know him originally because as a graduate, he graduated from USC, was the Heisman Trophy winner. He was everything to people in Southern California, after then going on to the Buffalo Bills and also the San Francisco 49ers. But when I really started talking with him personally myself was at that Las Vegas trial. I was the correspondent for his Las Vegas trial. It was kidnapping, it was armed robbery. I think people thought of it sort of as a funny thing, a joke, but the courts in Nevada thought of it as very serious because the potential was decades in prison. But every day I would go to the courthouse and he was there, he was on bail, so he would just be in the hallway, he would be in the gallery, he'd be talking to people. Once he found out that I was from Southern California and I was a USC graduate, he wanted to talk to me all the time because his passion was football, his passion was USC. He loved it, and he wasn't nervous about what was happening at that trial, although the evidence was not good against him, and he was ultimately convicted on all counts, and all of his cronies, it was all his golfing buddies, and they had gone to try to retrieve what had been his personal property, but it was owned by someone else at the time, unfortunately. Some of them had a couple of guns, and so it became an armed robbery situation. But he just took it in his stride. But he was very nice to everybody, very humble to everyone. And everyone knew what he'd been through in California and all the questions that remained about the murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and also Ron Goldman. But he was convicted on all counts. He was sentenced to 33 years in prison, over 3 decades. He served it out in Lovelock, Nevada, which is a central outside of Reno, Nevada. And he served 9 years and he was released. And I was there when he was released as the correspondent for the network. And it was a very subdued thing, but he stayed in Las Vegas. The next day, we heard he was golfing once again at home in Las Vegas. And that's where we believe he stayed for the remainder of his life. But there were definitely two O.J. Simpsons, and now secrets are possibly gone forever because the murder of Nicole Brown, Nicole Brown and Ron Goldman, we may never know the real truth. The jury acquitted him in 30 minutes. We know that, so he was acquitted. But what really happened to the lives of those two people may forever become a secret.
Dean, I want you to stay with us. I also want to bring in our CNN contributor, Bob Costas, who's joining us right now. Bob, but what's your reaction to the death of O.J. Simpson? How do you think he will be remembered? And talk a little bit about the tremendous cultural impact he had as a player in the NFL, an actor, and as a criminal defendant.
Well, as great as he was as a player, and it's not enough to say he was a Hall of Fame quality player, he was one of the handful of greatest running backs in the history of college football and then the NFL. And he also had a quality that's difficult to define, and statistics alone don't capture it. He was wonderful to watch. And he was always gracious with the press. He was outgoing. He was not just admired, but beloved. And then to your point about being a cultural force, this is all prior to the murders, he was, if not the first, he was the first to do it in a big way. An African-American athlete who broke through. He used to say, I may have the quote incorrect, I'm not black, I'm not white, I'm OJ. And part of that was almost exemplified by a little stereotypical sort of blue-haired lady saying, go OJ, go, as he ran through the airport in the rent-a-car commercials. And there were zillions of other commercials. And as Jean outlined in her piece, or as the piece that preceded Jean coming on outlined, the Naked Gun movies were countless television appearances, the movie stars, everything about him, people feel it, more or less. There were pockets of my community, and I remember Jim Brown, and I talked about this. He didn't dislike OJ, but he had a path accident concerning racial issues, so there was that. But by and large, it was one of the most popular, not just athletes, one of the most popular people in the United States. I didn't know him well when he was playing football, predated my time at NBC. Then eventually, we wound up being colleagues for 4 or 5 years on pre and post game shows around NFL football on NBC. And he was a hail fellow. I remember the name of the kid who brought coffee when you first got on the set to everybody, willing to show up at charity events, good company at dinner or on the golf course, all those things. And everything changed in a moment in June of 1994. And regardless of what he did that in his life, the first thing will come to mind those people. What happened subsequently, the murder themselves, the low-speed case was covered, spectacular at the beginning, better or worse, or reality television. Yeah. And then, although he lived some 30 years after that, most of that was lived off the radar with his own friends playing golf. He did have a Twitter account, and occasionally he posted about the NFL or other thoughts, but he was a shadow figure.
You know, it's really amazing when I think about OJ Simpson. Of course, I remember when he played for my Buffalo Bills. I grew up in Buffalo, and I'm a huge Buffalo Bills fan. And OJ was just a special player. He was loved by everyone in Buffalo. We were thrilled whenever we would see him on the field. He was really, really a special NFL star. And those of us who love the Buffalo Bills were so grateful and appreciative that he was playing for our Buffalo Bills.
A good fit for therapy feels like compassion.
Mutual. A therapist who takes her insurance.
You know, this is your safe space.
To feel good in here, to do the work of therapy.
Such civil war all across America. DC's falling.
The president's busting out.
Let us do Karra for a little bit.
Earn 16 times the national average and make your savings count with smart checking from teachers.
Of Karra.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sama. So apparently from the video that is going around, someone tried to end Karra BD's live. Before I say anything else, right, I'll let you guys actually watch this video. Some aspect of the video you may not even see, but just listen to the whole of the video. There's part you can watch, the part you can just listen, and then I'll come back and say what I want to say.
Carolina Pineapple, thank you for 50 stars. Let's go on a walk in the town. So this is the Airbnb. Oh my God, he scared me. I'm sorry. Whatever I did to you, I'm sorry. Whatever I did to you, I'm sorry. Whatever I did to you.
She looked like she was expecting it.
Whatever I did to you, I'm sorry.
Why I never know if it's real.
Whatever I did to you. Whatever I did to you, I'm sorry. Whatever I did to you, I'm sorry. Whatever I did to you, I'm sorry.
The place in the darkness, guys. We not see nothing. That's the attack, guys.
The knife is still here. Yeah. Yeah. It's orange, looks like a kitchen knife. It's got one of those knives that's been painted. No, I'm not. You want to say the place to come and sit? Yes, please. My phone is in there, please. Just wait here, let me just confirm the knife. The handle, not the blade. Can you please open the door? Yeah.
But who the hell knows that she went there so? Who the hell know that they would have to attack her if she was sit on her? Oh Lord.
Salicylic acid.
All right, guys, see ya.
Are you guys still here?
Young people today are exposed to alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs at historic levels.
Someone was attacking me with salicylic acid, guys. How do you neutralize salicylic acid, please? How do you neutralize salicylic acid?
Now let me open the door again.
How do you neutralize it?
Basically a bottle of acid. My head.
Guys, they attacked me with acid on my face. My hand. Guys, I'm bleeding. They attacked me with a knife.
Mark Croucher.
Jesus.
PRUDFWT.
They attacked Karra with acid.
They attacked me with acid on my face. How do you neutralize salicylic acid? She ran away. She ran away, guys. She ran away. She wanted to kill me. I had to hold her with a knife.
Apple cider vinegar then to open her.
Thank you, Fire.
Me know for a fact if an acid went up on her face, she couldn't wipe it with the toilet paper or not like that. Cause you know they fry right now. You know they fry. Cause acid burned me already, and acid burned my sister in her belly. And believe me, when it catch you, it fry and bubble up. So me know no acid then dash pan her. You're too wicked and bad, Simpson. Me they try no call your name, you know. Me they try no call your name. But why you come up with this apple cider vinegar? Laugh at me. Simpson say apple cider apple cider vinegar then to up and Karra. Me not laugh cause it's not funny. It's not funny.
The guy in front has called the cops. Guys, there's acid on my face. My eyes are compromised. Oh my God. Okay, so the first thing first,
Karra look bad enough. She look bad without makeup.
Whether you like this woman or you don't like her and all of that, the truth is this: has she actually done something that
not look like a Karra at all?
Has she actually done some? Let's be honest. You know what I mean? Because I know that she does. There's some people that don't like her. Some people that do not like the way she dresses. Some people that don't like this and that and that. But this is extreme. So, like, let me say this. I don't know what happened or who this person is, but I'm assuming that's just one of the haters. You right? We can disagree with people we can disagree with people in a lot of ways.
The power of makeup, how we
disagree with somebody. Their lifestyle, the way they speak, the way they walk, the way they eat, the way they whatever. You have to ask yourself, does it make that person deserve their lives being ended? Right? Because we have to. Let's condemn a bad behavior.
Me not laugh at her, laugh at me.
Like what?
Laugh at me, me not laugh. I uno in the comment, they make me they laugh. Me not laugh after her.
I don't know if there's anybody, because if you're listening, she's saying, you know,
you see you, Corinne. You see you make laugh at me, they call reprimand me. You see all you, Simpson. You see all you.
Videos or seeing her family drama.
Me not laugh after her, laugh at me. Everybody have to put on their little makeup and their wig to look good.
Absolutely wrong. There's no reason why that should be happening. But something else I want
Lord have mercy.
Stuck feels bad.
I know me.
But feeling
you're not going over there to go fight with Simpson. See Corinne. See Corinne there right in the chat here.
The truth is this. And you see, I get comments.
Why you don't see what Road TV say?
I want to come and see you, meet and...
I'm leaving. What Corinne said? Hello, but we all need makeup and wig at times, even me, dear. I was just saying, I don't wear makeup. Exactly, you were born beautiful. I was born beautiful, so I don't need to do those things. But me can't say anything. Laugh at me, it's not me. Look at Ro. Ro said, I think it's the cheap makeup. I don't say nothing. I never say nothing. I'm just reading the comments. People make me a laugh. I know acid then dash panar. They know dash acid panar, because if they went dash acid panar our face would have peel off by now. Some of us definitely have to wear makeup and wig. We do. Some of us really do. Me not Simpson about that type anything else in the comment, because me not read your comment, Simpson, and I read no more your comment. Because me not go have you over yourself if they make laugh at me, they reprimand me, and me not do nothing. We just having conversation, guys. Come on.
I want to see you. Unfortunately, as a content creator, you have lovers.
No, me not read no more Simpson comment.
So we all have to be careful when we go out there. That's why.
Me no want you reprimand me. Me not read no more Simpson comment.
I say, what can we take from it? Watch my videos. My videos are full of lessons. Look at what happened to that person. Oh, this is what we should learn from this, what we can avoid or whatever.
Because you're not on Facebook, okay.
If you watch the whole of my journey to Nigeria,
Simpson say apple cider vinegar then dash panar.
Because I don't want, and you see, me, I don't want this.
Why would make you think about apple cider vinegar?
I'm trying to find the words that I want to use. Because you may have 1,000 haters and have, what's it called? 1,000 lovers and have even 50 haters. Do you know that sometimes the hate in the heart, 50 people, can be stronger than the love? It can happen. Because when people hate you, there's an extra energy that goes with it. You understand?
Yes, okay. That's true.
I'm coming back to the era of being careful. Like, look at this. We have to be honest what we can learn from it. I'll say it again.
Simpson,
she does not deserve this.
After today, you know, have no work over here.
Let's be honest. But unfortunately,
Simpson, they want to fire you.
What do we do to protect ourselves?
Simpson, say apple cider vinegar
all the time. Location at a time is not safe, my people. It is not. Create content, in your own.
Me no wear makeup. Me no wear makeup. No, not all I must wear. That's why.
For people to know where you are, almost at every time.
Me no wear makeup, that's why my face looks so. Me no wear makeup. You see, all of the people them were loving a makeup. Then, me have one sister. You could never see her without makeup, and she's beautiful. And if you see her skin, like really, really beautiful, cause she do then something there, so she know what to take care of her skin. Skin beautiful enough, but the girl just know not come out of makeup. Two of them a matter of fact. Me, you give me one little nice little lip gloss, and I'm okay. Give me a nice lip gloss, and I'm fine. Just wash my face, and that's it. That's it.
It's not safe. It's not safe. I'm so happy that it did not end up being the end of somebody's life. You understand my point? But let's learn. Unfortunately, see this drama. That's another thing again. Some people feel like drama is not worth it. Public drama is not worth it at all. Not worth it. Live your peaceful, quiet life is a million times better. It is better. This is, for those that do not know, this is a lady that her and her husband, their marriage broke up. And for whatever reason,
we know all of that
said, the spirit that is following this drama is not ordinary and is not a good spirit.
No, sir.
Because the way the wave of their drama, we have seen broken marriages before. And I'm like, why is this one so different? There's so much toxicity that came into it. I know I've addressed that topic before. It got to a point where I took a step back and said, I had enough. Me, I was feeling like, okay, this is what I see the man can do better. This is what I believed the woman can do better and all of that. Because the man even tried to sue me at a point. Right? I addressed all these topics. But after a while, when I look and see how, you know what I mean? I walked away. Unfortunately, some people have not walked away. And some people are getting entertained by public drama. Taking it too far, even when I was addressing it, there are some extent I don't go with it. I just speak my opinion, what I think about this and what I think about that. So, but some people that have taken it as their daily entertainment forget that their lives at risk. This is also what I'm saying about showing your children, exposing your children. You don't know who is watching. You don't know who is planning things. You don't know. Because for somebody to have known where she was at that time, it is live streaming. That's what I'm thinking, that possibly is live streaming that made them to know it. When you speak, some people, unfortunately, we live in an era where when you make people, you are jealous. When you make bad people, you can't even give advice. If you give advice, Sam, you know too much on all of those things. Thank God it's not the end of a life. Thank God for that. God forbid if it was. Worth it at the end of the day. Because when you speak, they say, this is how somebody make money. This is how. But what is money when there is no life to enjoy that money?
Yeah.
That was fresh. Delicious possibilities.
El equivalente en un auto a decir.
What is money? Money on its own is nothing. Money is about what it does for you. If the money is going to cost so much kata to the point where someone's life is at risk like this, is it worth it? And let me tell you guys my fear. This is why people need to be careful. Now, one person has tried it. God forbid, but let's be honest.
Somebody else will try again.
Another person to want to try tomorrow.
Lord Jesus.
Is the money worth it? Is it worth it? Private life is sweet, oh. You see my videos, my Nigerian travel. I'm showing you guys what I want to show. There are some things, there are private conversations that I have. When I'm editing with my family, fun, jokes, and all those things that we relax and we're chatting. Well, there are some I didn't show because it's not for the public, it's for family consumption. Sometimes I even post in a family group and I'll put it there and said, this is for family only. Or I will say family version. And then because I have some version for social media. But
and you know what? I'm going to use all of it.
They're talking a black woman and this thing. They're saying a black lady and do this thing. In defense of a white man, or even though you don't even like Karra, she sleep with your husband. I mean, you question for bed with your husband. If not, what the hell? What the hell?
Karra, stop winding up yourself.
My beautiful people. Anybody mind go just immediately? Maybe my mind.
Appear when she wind up.
Anybody mind be dirty like me? My mind. As soon as I just see the video, I say Jesus.
Simpson, appear when she wind. Watch out.
Maybe not be just thing I do Karra.
She just a walk and wine.
My hand no come up for this thing. Because it's possible say now you finish.
There was a young man on Facebook last year. He told Karra that he saw her in a pool of blood, so She must be careful.
What if
Wow.
she reached like that?
For real?
When they take social media craziness, they enter real life. And I don't think it's funny right now. And to make matters even worse, they say that even black person.
No, when people tell them something, it's no joke. If your ears say be careful, be careful. Yes, believe, kill and believe, cure, but trust and believe it.
For Justin, for a white.
No, then go see the husband send somebody.
What if I told you imaginary
Then go see the husband send somebody. What's your take on this, Simpson?
As I heard that thing, first of all, I sent me the question, Justin. You could arrest Karra's husband, make them question her. Because of recent, Karra, immigration officers, they stop Karra. Karra go do meet and greet.
Oh, they stop her from do meet and greet.
Lately, and I just attack left, right, and center. Most people
the more money they have, the more money they. Yes!
God forbid.
I bet you any money is one of his fans. Oh, Lord.
I reject that kind of love, even for Karra. That man is a big, motherfucking big soul. If Karra lie down on the floor with a foot for her throat, the guy will be okay and happy.
That are the husband. Oh.
Because the girl
used to beat her.
Doing well. For divorce, we supposed
me not have nothing with nobody who beat nobody.
She not go down.
Nothing me not have to do with nobody who beat nobody.
With the man, believe you me to say that the man, now they
and nobody now lick me.
Like this, now Karra forbid.
Maybe got the ends of the earth. If it's suit your sorrow for you.
That is Karra too soft for Justin.
Yeah, I know. The whole of the African them gone there, you know. See it here. All of the African them gone there. I bread for them, you know. See there. Boy, Simpson, I don't like how you so quiet, you know, Simpson. Simpson, what they go on? Simpson too quiet, you know, laugh at me. Simpson is too quiet. Simpson. Simpson is so quiet. The whole of them are people on social media have elephantitis. They're sick with elephantitis. All of them. Come on, lady. What's going on with Karra?
Maybe most of them don't hear. Karra, somebody attack Karra. They don't say Karra they for UK. DJ, I see the video. I was like, when somebody first tell me say, you not see video where this, and I don't say normally I'm not going to follow her like that, okay? Because I just like, you don't see everything is okay, you know. I know they follow a page like that. So one person just like tell me say, Mama, you don't see what happen. Now say what happen. He say, please send me to love and like this video. I'm not seeing anything. Maybe because I'm seeing too white.
I cannot eat the food there right now.
Please just love and like
chicken
this
and
video.
roast bread fried.
So me, I just
send me some of this.
Go find
Look at this food.
For now, just now, somebody attacked Karra.
Look at this food. I'm hungry, man.
Okay, as we they talk, so somebody attacked this girl.
I could have eat some of the food there right now. I'm really hungry. Really, really hungry.
People
like
there,
hungry bad.
Let me know if you are there.
As me see that.
YouTube, let me know if you people are there. I don't even put TikTok. Anyway, probably not there. When people get minds like this,
I could really have some of that.
It's love and like this video. Let me know that you people are there. So,
Lord
say me,
Jesus,
I don't
can
watch
you
the
imagine?
video.
Please.
Because if you watch the video, you know say something happened. Now, during the end of the video, now you'll tell no say something really happened.
Like him and Karra friend.
Something really happened. So now I say, I said they watch the video because now I say, what thing happen for you? Me, I don't see anything for a year. Nothing happened. So now I can say, now just to the end of the video, you'll see where now so life now she did.
Can you laugh at me? Can you remember the guy in London faking a heart attack? Last week, Midget said he was in an accident. No, Karra said she was. All of them, they look money. All of them.
Even me.
All of them, they look money.
Voice, I dey shake. They hear her voice for them. If I get anything, if I have done anything bad, please forgive me. And just they shake as I just listen to the video. And they call my people, me I show now. Because this life, me I don't know waiting.
Which one?
Some people, why? She they do her thing. Everybody, when his story come, everybody talk about his story and come up for them. That is why this social media of a thing, some people,
I wonder
they
which
can
one.
like, especially somebody like this way, be say never even come out, maybe he can carry one person where he hold. Say maybe he can they like saga around, you understand? This one not be, everybody talk good, bad. She not like reply anybody, she just they do her thing, they go. But to the extent, go wait for, and how the person tell no where he rent. The person tell no say they there that moment. I know say some people they know they okay for brain. They are not okay, they're not well at all. They just they work out, they go in, they want to do you something, they will do you, they will monitor you, make sure say they know exactly the time where you want to come out. Please love this video for me, share. I'm not seeing anything.
Oh, okay. I don't want to use one to judge the other, but God is going to get them. Of course. All of them.
They talk low. Let me check, okay?
All of them. All of them.
Talking alone, now they there. And 20 people they there. Facebook, why not they do like that? Oh yeah, like this video for me, share this video. Okay, may I play the video for now? I don't want to take una time. As I just see, I need to bring and come. It's very painful. This kind of thing no good. Very painful. Even me will watch the video self.
And one thing me have to say, everybody have people accident and incident they play. And I know me can't see for them one accident and incident. Me say, everybody have people accident and incident. But I know for them accident and incident can't show. I wonder how make it hide. I wonder why it hide.
They shake. Watch the video, I see the shake. Okay, see this one and the
oh,
video.
You say it too? Yep.
Say she there for UK. Hello, I greet you. I greet you, mommy. Mama Esther. Thank you, Mama, for coming. Help me to love and like and share, okay? She there for UK, which everybody not say, and not say anywhere where she they go, she they let people, they know people where they follow her. This one at the video. Even when me even they watch the video, and I think say nothing there, but at the end of this video, may I play for now?
I think I'm late on my car insurance.
Good thing the General gives you a break when you need it.
Yeah, with flexible payment options to keep you covered.
Why would people want to buy this girl that is, working so hard?
And then they fling Justin right in the light.
Two lovely daughters. Guys, this is current situation right now. Karra is still in UK, but she was attacked by an unknown lady. Yes, the unknown lady tried to, buy her with N, and also
somebody said, remember her ex said he want her.
And
oh Lord,
she was live on Facebook. During that time, she was live and direct. Guys, according to her, she said that currently she is in ambulance to the hospital. There was an F attack on me in the UK. Can you guys imagine? Even UK is no longer safe for people. Let's go in the middle of a live stream. There has been a lot of hate in the past, but this physical assault is a wake-up call. Like,
Zach, is there a church or a police station near you? This is the wrong place to come look money. Me there they look money right now to Zach, but no the offense, Zach. But go to a church or a police station in anywhere you're there. There have to be a church or a police station right where you at. Go there. Church is better, but go there. Today hour Thursday. Go. The church might be closed. Go to the police station or the fire station, Zach. Zach, go to the police station or the fire station. They'll help you. They will help you, sweetheart. Lady Maxine, if something, God forbid, should happen to you, people would be saying this. Of course they would have said the same. You know, you don't talk it all the time. Nobody now go sorry for me. You think they go sorry for me? I just uno like uno wa over here. I just like uno wa over here. Just like uno wa over here, go help. I say something good. Trust and believe that. I don't understand. You see what that laugh at me? Malaysians. And there's no church there? There's no church there, sweetheart? What I want about my son back? Lord help you, Jesus. Lord help you, Father God, help you. Lord, may Lord help you.
what is happening to this lady is, I don't know, is in another level, guys. This is no longer a joke. Yes. And everyone is pointing finger accusation at the ex-husband.
The church is the best place for you to go, sir.
Please, I have some cold wash it, please? He's not gonna do my neutralize acid.
So me never know say Coke was the best thing. So look here, me never know say Coke was the best thing for wash off acid off of your face. Why is Coke the best thing? Simpson, why is Coke the best thing? Simpson look like Simpson gone, you know. All of my people them just turn on their phone, left it on the live and then gone. Good afternoon to all of you guys. How are you guys doing? Good afternoon to everybody. Thanks for the likes, thanks for the shares, thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for joining me. Ain't guys? Me never know say Coke when the best thing to wash off that.
This is too much. I don't wish this on my pillow. Guys, the egg is too much. What has this lady done? She knows do again. Have I forced?
Yes, sir. There's an instructions around the precautions and stuff.
Why the hell did I call Simpson back to the podium? Why the hell did I call back Simpson? Simpson say yes to wash off apple cider. Coke good for wash off apple cider. You see, you Simpson? Acid is a serious substance. She should have gone to the hospital. No, acid burner. Me tell you say if I acid burner, coffee the way the whole her face when white and wet up and stuff like that. If I really acid burner, I'll know her face so that strip off. It that strip off and she did it, they wipe it with toilet paper or paper towel and they wash off here and all of them thing there. It that strip off, me I tell her that. One little speck of acid burn me and me I tell her say burn. No, sir. I know really acid as Simpson say apple cider vinegar then show up on her. But apple cider vinegar Jesus help you Simpson. Every time you make me have to think very hard before me answer you, you know. Me have to think very hard before me answer you. It said that milk or Coca-Cola. She have the wash her face. One bottle of cola. Good for wash off makeup too. It does? Coke is good to wash off makeup? I wouldn't know. I don't wear makeup. I don't wear makeup at all. I don't wear makeup one bit. Boy, OJ Simpson. New attempt by Trump legal team to delay New York. What Trump they go do you know? Me will want Trump to win back, you see. Me say me want Trump to win back. Cause enough of them who know they give so much problem. I want Trump to win. Why you say laugh at me? You don't want Trump to win? And clean your toilet too. Jesus Christ. Then me can't go drink no more Coke. Coke I want serious thing, man. Coke I want... It looked like Simpson got burned from apple cider already. Simpson, you ever use apple cider? Eh? Yes. Trump, hell no. Why you don't want Trump to win? Me want Daddy Trump to win, man. Me want Daddy Trump to win. That's why I stopped drinking it. Oh, really? You don't want Trump to win, Maxine? If you are Trump that support me, are you? I'm no friend. No, I'm just saying. I'm just holding a conversation. I am just holding a conversation. Why would you not want Trump to win? Trump is a good guy. Apart from being a liar, Trump liar. I need my uncle back in the house. Uncle Biden. Lord of mercy. Me say if Trump ever win, enough of them, me feel sorry for them. I don't want anyone that don't like my skin color to rule my country. God have mercy. No, sir. Me feel like would I cook some liver and now and little white rice. Because that's the easiest thing that me can. Me don't want to do no damn saltfish. I'm gonna do some saltfish, you know. But I don't do no saltfish, man. Me need some liver. Uncle Donald. You want Uncle Donald back? Roy, you want Uncle Donald back? Boy, everybody look like they don't want Uncle Donald, you know. Nobody look like they want Uncle Donald.
Wait, would you mind taking a picture of us?
Oh, no problem.
Thanks.
Ooh, yes, problem.
New attempt by Trump legal team to delay New York criminal
so you can take
trials.
all the pics.
It
Trade in
denied.
any iPhone in any condition and get iPhone 15 Pro on us. Only on Verizon.
It
And
denied.
today's now on Donald Trump's legal troubles. Another attempt by the former president's legal team to delay his New York election interference case has been denied. Aaron Katursky is at the courthouse in Lower Manhattan. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning to you, George. All week, former President Trump's been trying to scuttle his criminal trial with this haphazard strategy that has his lawyers rushing to this courthouse with emergency appeals for delays. But 3 times in the last 3 days, judges here have turned him down. Trump's latest request to postpone argued that the trial judge should be off the case. Trump's attorneys complaining of an unacceptable...
All right. Let me take a break there, so. Listen to me now, guys. And this is not even funny anymore. This is not even fucking funny anymore. Tiffany Isaac put out one sitting. Well on there. See there. watch out the acid there.
Yeah, above motor Sakeba.
Look at you, 10 reaction on your reels. Watch the face of the devil. Watch the face of the devil. Look here. Watch him hand favor leg. Oh my God, Dana wickedy. Look how Dana the ball. People not no go so. Lie. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, look on Dana. Oh my God, this bring me right back. Here there. Oh my God. No, put fun and joke aside, guys. You guys have to go look at my reels, right? You guys really have to go look at my reels because I put it up. And I put up my very, very first cuss that I cussed Dana. The very first cuss. And I put up, and even with Lorraine calling on my platform the very first time, me never remember saying me even went have page before Lorraine. Yes, me had platform before Lorraine. Lorraine is the very first one who called in. She used to call in like hell for me something. As soon as me come live, she always calling for cuss Dana. She and her friend them. Always calling. Me put up here. The very first cuss for me and Dwayne. Dwayne call me all sort of drunk her name. Me post it too. So me want to no go look panny. Me want to no go look panny. Yeah, a teacher case say, you must pay attention. All of the content creator them. All of the big old bad bully them where they jump around and bully people. Pay attention. Pay attention. You no stay there no pay attention. Which Lorraine crack with it. Let me go look for the reels.
How much they right way to rate me? Yes, we will put it out there.
This is the one with Dwayne.
And nothing nobody doing in this world.
Let me go look for the one with Lorraine. See the one with Lorraine, yeah.
All right. Okay. Me buy, me have a box.
Listen to Layard Lorraine. Layard Lorraine, don't call in. Listen to Lorraine. Layard Lorraine, they go call in. See it here. Layard Lorraine.
I'm doing my life now. So don't... All right. Okay.
I feel me platform Lorraine come pan first before Lorraine go pan nobody other else platform people. Me never know say me make history when me go look to them me see it. My platform first. That time me no call Ashanti yet. Me and Ashanti no have no callings. Me and Ashanti no have nothing. I feel me first. For me first platform. You know hear it? Me right clot. Let me see if me find the one with Dwayne now. Did she have the go the call? In here no call. When sound good, you know hear her. Let me play it back again. Me say they climb fast your frig. If you me say me just put up here, you know. Me just put it up. Me raw selfie done a one past 2K already. Me worried clot. This a one you pass 1K. 5 of them me just push out one time, you know. 5 of them. And the 5 of them pass so much already. Me blood stomach man. The people them hungry for the content them. This a when done a pay. This somebody the 100,000. You're liar Paula.
But me never run here. Throw me run a back up here. Well, I make the life below. That hurt me, you know. I can't take problem, you know.
Me want to go from the first part. From the first part where the woman say, where the woman calling and saying they'll pay 500 US. Watch the face of the devil. Watch the face of the devil. Watching unfavor leg. Oh my God, Dana wickedy. Look how Dana the back. I swear to God, when Dana hold up in two hand, me see the whole hand of Dana pum pum. I swear. It kind of get some kind of surprise and things say Dana pum pum me I look pan. Me no want to know come over and say me body shame Dana cause Dana first body shame me. So make me people not go so. Make me have me fun. Lie. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, look on Dana. Oh my God, this bring me right back. Here there. Here there. Oh my God.
Put me up and say she said no much boat 60 pair about coming Maxine, you wicked.
Where do your water come from?
$100,000. I tell God before I come on the life.
Wow.
Who get the rest?
People who don't have to remember said this conversation never happened. Me and Dana never ever nothing at all. Dana paid the woman here 100,000 and one another one Shelly, a matter of fact, calling and say we give any one of them 500 US to bring the rest of shoes them come. This woman will come up and bring the same thing them come give Dana. Until today day, I do not know who that lady is. Until today day. Jesus Christ, this are the height of wickedness and people they come chat. So now let me go back to the Tiffany Isaac something now. Tiffany Isaac post up in sinting them with Dana. Number one, we don't know if for Dana. Because it's somebody turned back way. Let me play devil advocate. We don't know if for Dana they in the sinting them. And the people and the somebody turn back way. Why everybody they come after me? Why didn't they come after me? I know me a body shame Dana and sinting. Me not body shame. Me not body shame. Let me see if me can find it. Let me see if me can find it. Sure.
The world not deserve nobody getting raped.
Did I see that? Where the friggin' sinting them, man?
World not deserve no.
Me said it reels them take off like a hot bread. The reels them take off like a hot bread. You see? I know me post see. Tiffany Isaac post her post. Tiffany Isaac post her post. And all me depend and tell Tiffany say, you see, there's somebody say they want to take away my phone from me. So me say, how the fuck you take away my phone from me? I know me post to go take away Tiffany Isaac phone first. You have to take away Tiffany Isaac phone first. You can't take away for me. Alright, see it ya. This what is that somebody write, Paul? Let's say what? This scene fool can't body shame no one. She favor dragonfly, the maggot one. Uno need to get a life. Uno hungry looking for social media money. But nobody don't know what Tiffany Isaac look like. See it here. so evil, people. Hmm? All me say. Yes. Them put Matlock picture upon it, but I know Matlock own the Tiffany Isaac page. Although can she own it too? I'll see one other one here. See it here. How know me put them up there? All me comment under it and say me not laugh at Ross. That's all. That's all me say, you know. Who for voice that me no know. Me no know. All me say, me not laughing at Ross. That's all me say, and the people them they judgment me. You never know who. You never know who. Here, Star China. You really not in a position to laugh at what? At laugh. All a uno that think this is funny. All can stay is why you all have some miserable soul find inner peace. So me text her back and me say, I am at peace, peace, peace out, dog shit, dog house, peace out. I take it and turn in a one piece of joke, you see. But I'm glad because you know what the people them, they follow it, then chat, then comment, then say all of the fuck what they want, say me no business. That voice on social media, no one knows who is Tiffany. Nobody don't know who are Tiffany. Me the hear them say all sort of somebody, all man me hear them say a Tiffany. Nobody know who Tiffany is. Yes, you have Matlock picture there and stuff like that, but nobody don't know who is Tiffany. If people them they cuss me, why do they cuss me? Which university that gully bull get that doctor? Rascal Fonda they cuss it worry now. Hear what Fonda say. Fonda Fiona or whatever she name say, which university did that gully bull get that doctor? LOL. Uno take people for fool. Never been to college, moreover university to be called doctor. I guess Dr. for her clothes followers. Ah, Jesus. Make sure you go to university and acquire your doctorate. The people post a lot of clips from Ashanti, etc. Yes! Yes! Well, me no see no bashing one for me. So I guess that person must really likes me. Most of the clips them come from over Ashanti. Yes, it is. But who on social media really hate him that much? Everybody. You can't even pinpoint and say who. Everybody. The people them comment on it, then comment on it till they can't comment on it no more. All because they see me repost it. Not do that. And they cuss me. Dr. Batty. Me rascal. Somebody said Dr. Batty. Lord have mercy. Then I'll take for me picture flinging it. Oh, Jesus say laugh till he cry. Me not up laugh. Me say the people them laugh so till they can't laugh no more. But why then they come at me? It's beyond me. I don't know because I didn't make the post. People me never make the post. Me only they comment on and live and laugh. They laugh up backside. Wicked. Which one this I know? They no bash nobody else. I'm me alone. And I know me put the post. This is how wicked Donna is. Wicked. Wicked girl. Yeah. 150,000.
US pound top of when me I go give that person. For everybody who bring them back to Maxine say me get. All my worker them get us some baby sick. All of them are away. Make them baby. You know what you gotta go do.
So it's 1,500. Guys, this is lie. 1,500. This was the second video.
You get things out there because she said here. Yeah. Bring them come $100,000 for you. Cause that woman you go put. What your name? Let me show you. We are gonna show you.
Shana. What's Shana?
She put up some legal. You say, oh, you get it down at Mobile. She said she send things at Mobile too. And she put up the sitting them so I may get them. Shana, I want you come at Mobile. So, oh, you
Hear the liar them. Hear the liar them. Jesus Christ. Then how you live with yourself? How you live with yourself? This is how wicked Dana is. Wicked. Wicked. The people them arc up the video, then arc up the video till they can arc up the video. 5 video, me just put out, 5 video one time and watch there. Watch there. Boy, the views them, they rocket. Look, this is when I get 11,000. Rotted cloth. Me say the same thing them, they go up like you think of food. Then bring couple little stuff. Then bring back 2 pieces of old slippers. 1 whole heap of old Gerber food. Me never know if he hold or nothing because she never really show no expiration or take it out of the suitcase. Nothing at all what the girl when bring back never come from out of the suitcase. The girl when just stand up at the grill and she a chat. Nothing at all then come back from out of the suitcase. But the fact is that Dana pay the girl 100,000 plus somebody sending the $500. I done a friend. The person who bring up the suitcase to the something, they must one I done a friend. The lady was paid to come there to tell lie upon me. I don't know the lady. Until today, I don't know the lady. Which I already, she said, Donna come out and say, all I when do I when damn lie. Wicked, But me just go find if me want the video you cause me want to know if you see when he will up in and the ball and say, Jesus! And when you look at the no, so once somebody can black and tan, so. Nobody not supposed to black and tan, so nobody. Nobody at all. No have nothing to stay, so not supposed to stay. Watch the face of the devil. Watch the face of the devil. Watch out. Watch it and favor leg. Oh my God, Dana wickedy. Look how Dana the ball. People not go so. Watch the face of the devil. Watch the face of the devil. Watch him and favor leg. Oh my God, Dana. Dana wickedy. Look how Dana the ball. Watch the face of the devil. Watch the face of the devil. Watch him and favor leg. Oh my God, Dana. No, sir. Dana wickedy. This is how we wickedness to the highest level. Dana pay the girl in. If he come there just for come say, me did send stuff to Montego Bay. So what if I had said, I said stuff there. Claudia get a lot of this stuff out there. One other woman get a lot. Yeah, and we go there and collect a lot of the stuff them and carry. But Dana insist to tell this big old dirty lie. We want to reach with it. We want to really reach with all of that lie. We want to really reach. Me come off of the live. Me go look about something to eat. I think me go look about some liver. That's the easiest thing for me to do. That's the easiest thing for me to do. Yeah, people.
The same person, this, you know, until I said I'm mad.
Okay, in the put out. The crazy lady. The lady with the mental disability.
The same person, you know.
Why and collect how much money for the woman too?
The same person.
This is so sad. The lady have mental disability, you know.
And alone. Look at germs bag at 10. Me know who this now. Alright. 876-810. And something to do with Alicia and her sister, them connected. One play a real voice. She text me at the same time. Same way. Yeah, man. No, if you like, but she do look well. I advise this. Don't play with people. Nobody know what advice, yeah? Alright, you see me now, me always watch both down, but me, the in between two, I'm like, mix up, me kind of like mix up to so. Yeah, man, that's why I come over here with your foolishness. Alright, you see me now, me always watch both down, but me, the you might tell her all so. So, me kind of like mix up to so. That's why we always share this something with you, but you don't know me, and obviously, me know you, but obviously you don't know me. Yeah, but me I tell you, when me I was message you, me I was like, you put down at where I'm oh, so that's what I message. No. You like when me and I war, and that make your boom boom jump. Come here, I wanna know.
Well, guys, comes to another time of the evening. I'm gonna say my goodbyes. Have a wonderful evening, everybody, and I will see you all later. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for you being in my chat. In my chat room, I should say, in my chat room. Yes. Thanks for coming in the chat room today, guys. Have a beautiful evening. Maxine is going to look about something to eat, and then I will be right back. All right? Take care.